Hey, welcome. Domain Dave, cheapwinefinder.com. Today we've got a wine review, something we wrote up on the cheapwinefinder.com website. And it's from Trader Joe's, and it's $5.99. It's actually the leading contender for the $5.99 wine of the year. And this one is the Mbali Chenin Blanc Viognier 2024. Not only is it 2024, they tell you what day it was bottled on. It was August 19, 2024. So this is a fairly fresh bottle of wine, which isn't the worst thing. And maybe one of the reasons why it tastes so good right now, because sometimes inexpensive younger wines need to be fresh. And this one is. Chenin Blanc is a grape from the Loire Valley in France. It is a very versatile grape. It can be sweet, it can be dry, it can be oaked, unoaked, it can be made into a bubbly, it can be made into all different styles, which sometimes is a problem because if you find a Chenin Blanc you like, and then you find a different brand, it could be completely different. You go, oh, I don't know about this, and it kind of puts you off Chenin for a while. I'm going to take a sip of this one. This is surprisingly tasty. Actually, not surprising anymore. This is a tasty little $5.99 wine. This is a summer, backyard, sitting out with the neighbors kind of wine that you might want to buy multiples of. It's 13.5 in the alcohol, so it's not a little lightweight, but it's something that goes down easy. You put a good chill on it, and it's really fine. But Chenin Blanc is found a home in South Africa. And about 15 years ago, South Africa was a major player in the value price wine. They had a lot of inexpensive wines that kind of brought it, but they did a kind of a rethink because to ship a case of $12 wine costs exactly the same to ship a case of $35 wine. So it makes more sense to try to move your upper wines. So they started concentrating on the differences of the different growing regions. Western Cape's, I think, the largest one. The winemaker here is not a normal regular winery. It's a custom winery that makes wines to order. I mean, Trader Joe's said, hey, give me this, and they did at this price. So it's not even really a winery that has a established reputation. It's just, and they probably make way more wines than you think they do. Custom wines are everywhere nowadays. You go into a supermarket and the supermarket chain might have 15 wines that they have made specially from them. I know my local wine shop has a whole bunch of direct from the winery wines for them that are different than the regular wines. So custom wines are a major player right now, and they are equal to retail wines, and they also, the labeling looks good too. Viognier. No, it's not Viognier, it's Viognier. Another French grape. You can find Viognier as a single varietal wine, and it's a nice single varietal wine, but it is more often in a blend. It's one of the few white wines you'll find in a red blend too. It's actually semi-common to see Viognier in a Australian wine. And one of the reasons it goes into different wines, and even white wine blends too, it's got a great nose. I mean, if your wine is aroma challenged, you put a splash of or whatever into what's the makeup here? Chenin Blanc 79%, Viognier 21%. So that's a little bit more than a splash. But you add that, you get a great nose, and plus it has this acidity that will give the wine an oomph. It'll just make a kind of a, oh, that's nice wine into, wow, that's really nice wine. I'm going to take another sip. Now that I talked about how wonderful it is, I want to take a sip, so hold on. Got a touch of nectar sweetness to it. It's not a sweet wine, but it has that, the sensation of biting into a ripe plum or something where you know it's sweet, but it's not sugary sweet. It tastes great. I mean, it really does. I mean, you may go, I don't know what Chenin Blanc tastes like, and I don't know what Viognier tastes like. I might not want to taste this wine. The flavors in the wine are all flavors you've heard before, but just in different order. I mean, there's peaches, pears, melons, lemons, tangerine. There's honey. There's all those flavors in here. You know, and you get that in other wines too. So it's not like it's completely foreign. This is a wine that's in your wheelhouse. You just don't know it yet. So that's it for me, Domain Dave, cheapwinefighter.com. It's the Mbali. Mbali is the Zulu word for flower. And which is a nice thing to know. Next time because you're getting ready to plant your garden, you can get some Mbalis. And it's a $5.99. I mean, it tastes great. It's a nice white wine. It's got enough body, but it's not really a food wine, but it's a nice sipper. I mean, it might go with cold shrimp, that type of thing. But it's a nice wine. For $5.99, there's no complaints. So adios, keep it cheap. This is Domain Dave for cheapwinefighter.com. And I've got another wine coming up in a couple of days. It's kind of a special one. It's a Trader Joe's wine from the Piedmont that isn't like their normal ones. We'll get into that in a couple of days. So adios. Like I said, keep it cheap, stay cool or warm because I can't decide what it is out there. And I'll be talking to everybody in a couple of days. Bye.